Hello everyone, hope everybody's doing great today. I appreciate those of you who are watching this video. Today we're going to be covering a classic, Dracula 1931. This movie's like, what, 92 years old. And it's in black and white. You can find this on Amazon Prime at the moment. So yeah, let's talk about Dracula. I was going to say 1931 because there's probably, what, 100 Dracula movies. I would say I really did enjoy this movie. The black and white, I would say, really did add on to the atmosphere, made it more creepy, more spooky, and more, I wouldn't say terrifying because I was never scared, but you know, it does give you that little bit more of a creep atmosphere is that black and white. And the fact that there's kind of like no music at all, it's just kind of silent, you know, it does kind of add on to that creepy atmosphere that this movie's trying to give you. I would say that the sets in this was marvelously done, very great. Like you see Dracula's home, spider webs everywhere, give you that very kind of like it's run down, you know, it really sets the tone of the movie that we're going for, kind of atmospheric, you know, that creepiness. Today I'm going to nickname this show Creepy, because I've been using it a lot already. But like the set designs were fantastically done. I really enjoyed it. And the acting, I thought the acting was very great, very good. Really was impressed with, I think his name was David Fry, thinking off the top of my head, Renfield. The actor who played Renfield, to me, absolutely stole this movie. Like, his parts were fantastic. Wanted to see more of him. You know, we got to see his transformation from when he was, before he became the servant of Dracula to after. I mean, he was actually probably more creepy than Dracula himself, which is kind of weird. Like, I found like him and then, was it Maria? Anyways, the girl, once he gets to London, when she kind of becomes his wife type of thing. Found her and Renfield to be like kind of more spooky and scarier than Dracula themselves. Like the way that Renfield talks and stuff, and his motions and his mannerisms were kind of frightening. And her, you know, with the way she is kind of looking at her fiance, you know, like however they did her eyes, where it kind of looked like she was kind of lustful to bite his neck and stuff. I found those two characters actually scarier than Dracula himself. Overall, kind of Dracula, nothing against the actor. He did a fantastic job portraying him. It's just like, he wasn't written to be, I don't know, the way he was written, he wasn't really that scary of a guy. And then his death was kind of a disappointment, really. I don't know what I was really expecting, because I've never seen this show before, and I know it's based off the book, and I'm gonna admit I never read what is it, how you say his name? I'll ruin the author's name at this point. My mouth is not wanting to work today. But I've never read like the Dracula book. So, but I was expecting, you know, maybe a little bit more conflict. And the most conflict fighting you really get is just like, you know, Dracula would make a move and somebody would show across, and then he would back away. And so it's kind of anticlimactic the way that they spoiler alert here, the way they kill Dracula. But overall, I really enjoyed it. I think it was well done. The acting was top notch. You know, it would probably pass today. I've only had some complaints, and I'm pretty sure it's probably has more to do with technology at the time. Is that anytime I cut away to another scene, it seemed like there was like a 3 to 5 second silent time, and then somebody would speak, you know. So like the cutaways from scene to scene, it seemed a little odd, but that's probably just the style they shot in back then. And I guess I was reading, you know, you go to Amazon Prime, one of the good things to have is those trivias. And I was reading some of the trivia, and I found out the reason there's no music in it is because since this was one of the first movies that went to like motion picture, they believe that the audience would turn away audiences if they heard music in the film, not knowing that there was like a band or anywhere in it. You know, like, you know how you watch a show and there's all of a sudden there's music coming up. They believe that would turn off the audiences. So the only part there is music is when they go to, it's an opera. I think it's like an opera or something. And they're playing like music there. That's like the only time there is actually music there, because the audience would see that there's a band playing music. So it is like, it's almost like a silent film in that aspect, because you got long periods of silence before people talk. And then, you know, he would like to expand more, like after Dracula dies, like what happens to his 3 wives. Don't really, like, his 3 wives are just there. You probably could just cut them out of the whole movie. Like, they don't serve no purpose. They're just, I don't know, they don't do anything whatsoever. You see them rise from their crypts, and you see them a couple other times. They have no dialogue. They don't do anything. So I'm not even sure why they even put them in the movie. And then, you know, after Dracula dies, so like what happens to his 3 wives is they get broke from his curse. How long has he been their wives? It's like these questions, like, you know, were unnecessary because they didn't even need to be in the show itself. But if you like classical movies, this one's for you. I enjoy it. I'm gonna highly recommend this one. So that's it, really. Have a great day, and until next time, bye.